We have a pool cleaner here where the wheel has broken off, and this metal part here on this wheel is actually molded into the plastic when they manufacture it. You can see that it kind of stripped right out of there. What we're going to need for the job is a screwdriver, a 4mm Allen wrench, and a rubber mallet. What I'm going to do is take the 3 screws off that are holding the top onto the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to take those 3 screws out. Once you get those screws loose, you can pull the body apart. Just slide out. We'll take the screws out also. That way when we reassemble it'll be easier. Now you're left with the cleaner with the gears, and you still have that one wheel on here. I'll get that off. You may notice it has black tires. When I was switching this one out, I didn't have any more of the blue tires, so I just used the black limited edition one. We'll take the Allen wrench. We're going to go ahead and get this off. Once you get that off, it should pull right off. Go ahead and hold this in with the Allen wrench, and I'm going to get a wrench. There's actually a little spot you can actually get the wrench onto it. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it. Break that seal. Get this off with my hand. We're left with all the gears in here and also the bottom part. These slide right out too. I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, we'll go ahead and take this off. The top, this should slide right off. You'll see this turbine here. I'll just slide these off to your right. Just slide right off. You can go either direction, but it won't go off the other way because the gears are in the way, so you have to go this direction. The pieces are in pretty good. You gotta pull really hard. You may even feel like you're gonna break it, but you're not. Just pull it really hard, and you can slide these out. Once you pull that out, the rest should slide out pretty easily. To make this easier, I got a set of colored Sharpies, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark the gears. This row here, purple. So mark that green right there, and mark that gear in front green for me. Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
You sure?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks for your help, bud. We have the drive shaft. Now we'll take this apart. You can see that it has some bearings and a spring here. I'm going to get that out. Take the rubber mallet that we have here, and we'll just tap the shaft, and it should pop the other one out. Nope, there goes the bearing. The bearing just came out, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. It should come right out. Let's turn it over, and you'll see the springs here, and just make a note how they are. They're in this groove here, so you can just pull this directly out along with the larger drive shaft. The gears are all held in by these rods here. You can knock them out with a screwdriver and a hammer. Okay, so I'm going to tap these out. I'm going to tap one out here, here, and they should go through this slot here on this end. There's a slot where they slide through. This is the longer shaft here that's holding all those on. Let me start with the 2 smaller ones, and I'll get to the larger one. I have this one here. Hard to see with the camera angle, but I'll tap it and I'll show you what I'm doing. If you tap it, you should be able to pull it straight out through that plastic area on the body. So you want to spin this so that you can see the metal part exposed. I'll go ahead and tap that one with the screwdriver. Came right out. Get the big one out that's holding all the gears in. Okay. So I should be able to pull that through. I'll get this middle part out. I'll get all the gears out. And I got one more shaft right here. I'm going to go ahead and knock it out this direction here. So I'll get the last 3 gears out. That one's out. These gears are out. Okay, so I got the new body. I'm going to go ahead and put everything back together. Same way I took everything out. I have 3 purple gears that I marked here. And this is the one that goes in the drive shaft. It's kind of a larger one that has a plastic part on it. Assemble the drive shaft. I'll take that purple gear that I had marked, stick it right there. I'll get this end of the drive shaft. This small end goes back into the gear, so I'm going to slide this end through, put that right there. I'm going to turn it on the side. I have the spring. I'm going to stick that into the drive shaft, move it back, and then the springs will snap back into place. We have both sets of bearings on the small drive shaft. We'll go ahead and slide it in. Okay, you should be able to slide that in there. I'm going to get the next purple gear and I'm going to hold it up to the hole. I'm going to slide this through, line it up. There we go. And the same thing again with the next purple gear. I'll slide that through, I'll hold it. You want to make sure you lock this in, so turn it back on its side here. Kind of just tap those metal pieces back in. This should lock in the other plastic piece. So those are locked in. You can see that they're metals all the way through the plastic, holding them in. Okay, so next we're gonna, after we get the purple gears in, I'm gonna go ahead and slide this piece here. Start this part like that. And I'll go ahead and take the center piece here, put it in there like that. I'll get the large rod. Where's it at? I'm gonna slide it through here. Large rod, slide it through, have it ready. Now I'm going to start building the gears on it. I got the orange one, got the blue one, and I've got the green one. Stick those in. Turned it over and I'm going to go and tap that in. Okay, I tapped that one through. It's in there pretty good. See, the gears are actually spinning, which is a good sign. Rest of the gears in, I'll do the purple one here, then the black one, and then the brown one is this big piece here. Huh?
Dad,
yes?
I need your help.
Okay, I'm coming. Sure. Take a little bit of hammering. Should be able to get it in there pretty good. There we go. A good idea to check to make sure all the gears spin. Everything looks good. Everything is spinning here. Then slide these back in. Quick note, when you're putting these back in, you want to make sure you use the thick end. There's two different sizes, you can see it. You got one kind of flat thick and one kind of round, and the thick one is the one that actually goes inside here. You slide it in. Go ahead and put the cover back on, that part of it. Put the wheels back on. I have it here, I'll put it on this end first here. Line it up over the drive shaft. See the drive shaft there, the wheel should go right over it. Line up the hole. Slide the Allen wrench in. And before I test it, I think I'm going to go ahead and change this tire, this wheel, because it seems to have a problem. You can see the teeth are kind of stripped here, so I think maybe that might have caused the problem also. I have a new wheel here. I'm going to put it on. Put this one in, and I'll put the tire back on it. Again, it's not a very common problem with these cleaners. Usually they don't have any problems. Get the tire on real quick, then I'll test it, see if everything is working now. Get the body back on. Okay, I'll get the screws back in. Okay, I'll tighten up the screws. Bottom part's on. You want to put the ones with the circle towards the grill.
Oh, I know.
So I'm going to slide this first one in here.
Dad, I know you used this one today.
Yep. And slide this one.
So.
Slide this one in.
Oh.
I'll slide this one in over here. No, it's got to be the big ones, bud.
Oh. This ones are the big?
Yep. Okay. This one, it's gotta be the big ones. I'm gonna snap this last one in here. Let me slide this one over. Try to snap it in right here. Put this end in. Then I'll push this end down. It should snap in. Ah, there we go. Turn it around. Slide it in there, bud. Slide it over here. There we go. Go ahead and slide the next one in.
There. I'm good in you.
Okay, slide this one.
This one looks like a little.
It's good. Slide this one, but slide it all the way to the far end.
No, it's better here.
No, because I have to snap the other one there, so it's gotta go to the far end. Here, slide it in.
I got it.
Okay, I'm gonna snap this one in. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this side in. And then I'm gonna push down to snap this one in. Again, it sounds like you're gonna break it, but that's how they go in. That's it. So you wanna spin the wheel to make sure everything is spinning correctly. Everything sounds good. That's how you change the bottom out on the pool cleaner.